players who play that. They seem to have formed some kind of understanding in the Chad game. He wants to probably continue to build on that.
Watch them again.
Stability.
Some changes. Put Williams on the bench and see Kenneth Tomura and Obuabona, or just tweak it again. Let both of them start and then bring in Obuabona later. A good one for Coach Sunday Olise. You heard Tony Bito is saying he's excited, he's smiling. Happy days are here. We're counting down for now. September the 4th. Let's just quickly read some messages on Twitter and have the guys respond to them. And Prince Obioha says, Siasia is going to shape a great team for Nigeria, make us proud at the Olympics. Wishing him the very best. You already say Olympics. First say the Under 23 Championship, All Africa Games. That's right. Before the Olympics. Mitchell says, I was at the Katsina Stadium today, and the officiating was very poor. Even as a neutral, it was pathetic, sad for Nigerian football.
Well, I think that has actually improved. We're actually surprised in saying that now. I mean, if NPL is watching, they must do something, and they're always been doing something. So for the referees,
I really hope that this is why we always talk about independent assessors and the MPFL and the League Management Company, LMC, and the Nigerian Football Association have been doing a lot in ensuring the improved standards of refereeing. Remember the coaching course the refresher course that they sent referees to
suspending those.
So if this happened, it must have been a one-off, and I'm hoping that this will be included in the kind of match reports, post-match reports, and it will be investigated, because at this level of football that we are trying to develop, we cannot have substandard refereeing.
True. We're trying to bring in sponsors. We're trying to bring in private companies come and be part of the league. So officiating must be perfect, must be at a zero level whereby you don't tolerate anybody.
But that's just one man's view. Unless we get somebody else to corroborate this.
That's it. We'll look at it to see if it's actually true. Ekpos Okunwanzie says, one doesn't really bother about the formation Olise would play against Tanzania. What Nigerians yearn for is results. With the hashtag up wolves. And that's it. Nigerians just want results.
Well, Olise has to have a formation to go and play against Tanzania, because Tanzania are also preparing against Olise team himself. So we have to. And then remember also, the Tanzanian coach was once an ex-international too. So, and he has said, you don't just come out here and want to just beat us anyhow, or we'll resist you. So that's the challenge to.
I'm getting reports that even I think the Tanzanian league has been suspended in order to help the coach prepare for this particular match.
Very interesting.
So that shows you they're not taking it lightly at all.
I think the wrongest thing we'll do is to try to underrate that team.
No, we should not.
At this stage of African football, you cannot underrate anything. I mean, Uganda came here to stun us. We've been struggling against.
Austin, whether we are dethroned African champions or not, the Super Eagles are a big scalp for anyone. If you have the fact that you've beaten the Nigerian national team on your CV, that improves your rating in the eyes of anybody.
That's a big plus.
That's a big plus for you. So we cannot afford to let our guard down, be it against Morocco, be it against Brazil, be it against Djibouti, be it against Tanzania, be it against Chad. We have to always go and present our A team and play an A game anywhere we are called upon.
But I think Olise started well though. Those are good signals coming from the camp. Even the home-based players are ready. They want to kick those guys.
The test will be when the foreign-based professionals come.
Let's see how
now he has to come face to face with players who also play in Europe, who also have egos. That is where the real test. Here, these are players who are hungry to make a name. Now it's coming face to face with professionals.
I agree with you.
Let me thank you guys for coming on the show. Aida Kani, thank you so much for coming around.
Always.
Of course, my top striker turned defensive midfielder, Tunde Koiki. Good to have you. Why, before you go, if you to get active again, which of the Nigerian professional football club would you sign for now?
I'll be honest with you, if Stationary Stars was around, I'll play for Stationary Stars.
Stationary Stars?
I remember I played for Nepal Football Club. So Stationary Stars is my darling team.
Talk about loyalty. That's it, right? Okay, thank you so much for coming out. That's it for Aida Kani and Tunde Koiki. We've been talking extensively on football in Nigeria. Let's go on this quick break now. When we come back, we'll play some basketball. We're getting ready for the All-Africa Games, but right now, the team that in Tunisia are taking part in the Afro Basket Championship. We'll talk about it when we come back. Stay.
Our basketball has been on the rise in terms of our players, I tell you, in coaching also, in officiating, because we've had new referees that have become FIBA graded. We have players that have gotten better, and the coaches are becoming more enlightened. So I think we have a very good chance of doing well in the All-African Games. And don't forget, we've won the All-African Games before, our female. We've always been on the medal table. So we're not new. It's like a normal terrain for us. So I think we'll do well. And the coaches that are that are going to come around for the All African Games understand African basketball. So it's going to be easy for us, I think.
I think we will. We have a good technical crew, and also the players that will be taken for this tournament have been tried and tested. I think with good friendly matches, so that the technical problems will be addressed and sorted out. I think we'll do well. We'll do well. And also, you know, it's been a while that we've won something on that level. So the desire there, the hunger is there. And also the under-16 girls have gone out of the have gone into the continent and have done very well. I think that is an impetus to the other players, especially the senior team now, to show yes how it is done. And I think we will do well. I hope we do well.
Definitely, most definitely. We're going to win in Congo. We did it 4 years ago, so I think it's another opportunity to go there and defend the title.
So that's it, Nigerian basketball coaches and player. You first listened to the coach, the technical director of Mark Mentors, who is also the national under-16 coach, Daudu Adeka. And of course, you listen to Kada Stars coach, Sani Turi, and of course, the captain of Mark Mentors, Stanley Gumot. They are confident that Nigeria can have a good outing at the African Games in Congo, Brazzaville. But first, they are in Tunisia, and it's already a good start for them. My colleague Yemi Adebayo joins us now to take a look at the Afro Basket Championship. Yemi, it's good to have you on the show.
It was a pleasure to be here, Austin.
Defensive midfielder has just left. What are you? Goalkeeper?
I'm an utility player.
Come on, when players say they are utility, they don't do anything, Yemi.
I go play anywhere.
All right, then play some basketball. Yeah. Good one for Nigeria. First victory over Central African Republic. They're going strong.
Yeah, winning start for Nigeria. It was quite close. At some point, I was 88 points to 63. At some point, I was scared for the D Tigers. I thought, you know, after the first quarter, the margin wasn't really much. Just 4 points separated us and our opponents from Central African Republic. So at some point, I saw the captain throw away some free shots. So I thought, you know, I was a bit scared. But later, you know, they got into their strides, did what they needed to do, you know, sunk in some three-pointers, kept their opponents at bay, and, you know, got the victory, and it was a sweet one.
Yeah, 88 to 63.
Yeah.
Admirable.
Yeah.
Good one. So, confirmation of the results on your screen. Nigeria defeating Central African Republic 88 to 63 points. Mali lost to Cameroon 70 to 56, and then Egypt, dominant as ever. What are we going to do to the Egyptians? Defeated Gabon 96 to 49.
Both of those matches are in Group A.
Yeah.
Mali and Cameroon, Egypt. It was, you know, that margin enough is a clear message to every other person. As we speak, Tunisia and Uganda are currently playing. Okay. Before I came on in first quarter was over 24 points to 20. So game is still going on. As you already know, they are in Nigeria's group, the host and Uganda, and with Nigeria and the Central African Republic. And these are pictures from the game. And like I said, at some point, if you were looking at the results, you would probably be scared because the margin wasn't really much. But later on,
because Central African Republic, they're not cheap. Remember, they've also won the Afro Basket Championship twice. Nigeria yet to win.
The weight of expectation really on the D Tigers, but you can't argue with the talent.
And when you lose balls as that, then you concede problem.
I mean, I was talking to a colleague that saw some part of the game, and he asked me, "Are you sure we won?" I said, "We won." but he said, "I saw some you know, some misses here and there, but by and large, it was a good game." And it's always good when you win your first game, and it gives you confidence going into the remaining matches. And I'm very happy. I will keep our eyes on what happens between Tunisia and Uganda tonight, just to see how far we'll be able to go and how well we should prepare against our next opponents.
Okay, that's it. Just to let our viewers know, don't be deceived. Nigeria are wearing the white jersey.
Not the green?
Not the green, because the green they've been conceding in Nigeria is on the white outfit. Good one. The team, they were in superb form from the onset. They won the first, second, and third, and fourth quarters. When you do that, it means you're dominating.